Salute everyone, it's your boy Big Greg, here to drop my long-awaited review on God of War Ragnarok for the PS5. Now before I get into that, to all my subscribers, if you guys don't mind, please hit that like button for your boy, help me get into this gaming algorithm so that I can keep pumping this content for you guys. To anyone who watches this review, if you like the content but you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button and set your notifications to all so that you'll be notified every time I upload. Thank you. I decided to take the DJ Academics route from editing. I'm new to this, so eventually I'll get better and I'll switch things up, so don't drag me too hard in the comments. Anyway, let's get to this review. We start where the last God of War left off with the, two protagonists, Atreus and Kratos. They're out alone in the woods, but they have the former ally, Freya from the last title, chasing them down for revenge, after Kratos killed her son. And if you guys aren't familiar with the 2018 release, stay tuned for that. I'll be doing a playthrough so you guys can catch up with the story. Also, anyway, Freya isn't the only one that's seeking revenge. We got Thor and we got Odin, the Allfather. I like how the story starts off. It kind of gives you like a mafia type of sequence. Kratos and Atreus killing made men. Odin, trying to broker peace. Plenty of dialogue before you get into the action. I think that it was done so that you get context, which I really liked about the game. From there, you get plenty of action, good fights. The game, the fighting mechanics were amazing in my opinion. It's the same as the last game, but they added some new abilities for Atreus. I'm sorry. You get to play as him, which I feel expanded the game. He had a unique style. It wasn't like you were playing a nerfed version of Kratos. It gave you a individual character that you got to play, and I really liked how they did that on this one. So I didn't get bored while playing with Atreus. I actually enjoyed Atreus' storylines. So I don't want to give you guys any spoilers, so I'm just going to give my honest opinion about the game. What I really liked about it was the story, everything playing out, making new friends along the way, giving out a lot of explanations that were missing on the last game, such as you finally get to see Atreus' mother. And they also still left some questions unanswered, which I think, will probably end up being answered on the next God of War. They say that the Norse saga is ended on this particular on the God of War series. So I think the next title will probably, touch on it a little bit, but not really, since they're completely done with it. I guess it's kind of been drawn out for, a number of years. But I think that they will end up answering some questions on it. But anyway, what I didn't like about the game were the customizations and the skill tree. It might be a little controversial, but hear me out. I felt that it was a bit much. There was, too much customization, too many items. There a lot of them weren't really utilized. I really didn't use much of anything. I basically went with what was given to me in the story mode and not the side quests. So I managed to complete the game without it. So though the side quests, I guess, serve its purpose in order for you to max out Kratos and Atreus, I just felt that it was a bit much. So I guess the game could have done without it, but that's just my opinion. There were moves you didn't really get to use. There were abilities that you didn't really get to use. So I guess with that, I'll leave it there. But despite my complaints, do I think this game deserved a 10 out of 10? Hell yeah, absolutely. The story was really fast-paced. It was really good. It felt like a movie that you were, a part of, that you can interact with. The story had a lot of twists and turns, a lot of action, funny characters, just everything to keep you glued to your seat. You were really entertained while playing this game, and I really loved it. I love the puzzles. It made me think. There were times where I was stuck in places I really had to use my mind to figure everything out. So that really gave a lot of I guess I would say substance to the game. So I really like that part. Also, I like the fact that they didn't force you to complete the side quest. It lets you get straight to the meat and potatoes of the game. You're given the freedom of choice, which I think was a good way to go about beating this game. So if you're interested, I'll definitely recommend a copy. You guys can also play it on the PS4 if you don't have a PS5. Also, if you guys aren't really trying to get the game but you want to catch my playthroughs, you can definitely go into my channel, check them out. I beat the game about a week or so ago, so I have all the parts completed. They're about an hour and some change a piece. So just, if you don't mind watching the replays, you got some free time, go ahead and check them out. I'm also going to be completing the side quests, and I'll probably be uploading them in the near future, so stay tuned for that. But overall, 10 out of 10. This game is definitely a masterpiece, definitely one to remember, and it's nominated for Game of the Year, so well deserved. The team over there in Santa Monica, they're always doing their thing when it comes to these games. Sony's a really good company, so when it comes to game development, I know that I can always rely on them to get a good game. I'm not gonna feel like I'm being ripped off, So on that note, I want to thank you guys for your time. Made it to the end of the video. If you get to the end, please drop a comment. Let me know what you guys think. I'm excited to see your feedback. And I appreciate you all for your support. Until next time, peace.